Low beam, high beam. So high beam, you guys can tell one's probably going to go a little further, which happens to be the LED. I'm about to go do a driving comparison, see if we can see anything kind of different on the road itself, because we are pretty close to the garage, so it's kind of hard to tell. Just to show you guys that the LED is in fact installed, we're going to go ahead and button her up. Alright, let's go ahead and get a real-time test done. You guys see a difference? I don't know if it's just in my head, but it looks like the left-hand side's darker or lighter. Alright, this is a pretty dark area, low lit. Let's do high beams. Low beams. High beams. Low beams. Alright, here's a pretty good test. Pretty much like our garage test, but from a further depth. So this is the low beams. Here is the high beams. So looking off of that, I can tell you that the left-hand side is definitely a little more brighter than the right-hand side. So based off of that, here is the low beams again. Looks like the left side is actually a little bit brighter. Nothing substantial, but I can definitely see that the light output is a little wider too. So out here it kind of drifts a little further out to the left than the right-hand side drifts on the right-hand side of the car. So I'm viewing through a tinted windshield at night. When you're outside of the car, you can actually definitely tell the difference between the two sides. So here's driver side, here's passenger side. Let's go ahead and give you a view from behind the car. From up top and behind the car, what side do you guys think? I think the left-hand side is actually brighter. And like I said, extends pretty far out to the left-hand side compared to the right-hand side. So that was the high beam. Here is the low beam. Same analysis. Left side, right side. One's carrying a little bit more light at a distance, which helps you on freeways and things of that nature. Now that we're on the road, yeah, the left-hand side actually looks a lot brighter. And of course, that's the LED side. What do you guys think though? This is an actual road test right now. Alright, so now that we installed the driver LED side, we know it actually operates a little bit brighter than the HID passenger side. So we're going to go ahead and swap over the passenger and wrap up this video. Here is a quick side-by-side comparison. The black is the new LED. The silver one is the HID. But yeah, basically the same plug-and-play concept. Alright, step one, turn your wheel away from these little outside fasteners that we had to remove. Step 2, remove all 4 D15 fasteners. All 4. Without cutting your fingers, go ahead and peel back this fender liner. So our bulb is right there behind that little plastic piece, or that little rubber piece. With that arrow, that is right where our bulb is going to be behind. So in order to get that, we're going to have to remove this black bracket. So holding this bracket on, there is 1, 2, 3 10mm bolts, and then there's going to be one right there, and then the other one to the right hand side right there, and then one more to the very top. And those are going to be your 7mm. So a total of 3 10mm and 3 7mm. With this bracket now pushed out of the way, it will give you access to get right to that little rubber piece that we have to remove, and then get to our light bulb. So like everything in life, it's gonna be lefty loosey, righty tighty. Sorry, this bracket's just not gonna get out of our way, but lefty loosey, righty tighty. And there's our bulb. So there is where our bulb came out of. Here's this little orange tab, and you're gonna disconnect and take out the old bulb. I'm gonna need both hands, so you guys should get the gist. Push down that orange clip and pull with the other hand. Alright, here is our old one that we just pulled out. So we're gonna take off this little white bracket little piece. Just slides right off like that. Sits right atop the new one. Just go ahead and slide it into place. This is what's going to hold it into the headlight. Alright, the new bulb is now in its new home, all connected. So reverse method, we're just going to go ahead and put that rubber cap back on, put the bracket back on. Next up, then the little fender liner, and then we should be good to go. Alright, everything is now buttoned up, back in place, all secured. Go ahead and close our fender liner and button up the last couple fasteners. These little T15 bits. These little 10-15 bits. Total rookie mistake on my end. I actually installed all those lights. Actually installed everything back together without even making sure the light was actually working. So fingers crossed, we're gonna go ahead, turn the lights on, and hopefully that passenger side lights up. Or you're gonna have one highly upset person off camera. But luckily, that is not going to be the case for today. Alright, install went all good. Should be a nice brighter road at nighttime, and a safer vehicle to be traveling in. Now that it's dark out, I'll show you guys the lights. Looks pretty good. Now I haven't been in the car since the passenger side was installed. So there's that. Let's go take a quick little drive. While I'm in here, look at that little gem. Change engine oil soon. So keep in mind that we have a tint on our front windshield. So that's probably another reason why it doesn't look as bright. Like if I were to take this outside real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and call this a video on our install for the LED lights on our 2019 through 2023 Chevy Blazer. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, drop a comment and I'll try to address them as always. New to the channel is memberships, so if you guys have questions that you want me to address pretty quickly, highly suggest hopping on board with the membership train. It gives you exclusive videos, exclusive content, and I can reach out to you guys a lot faster because there is a lot of comments that I get through comment sections, DMs on social media, so it's going to put you in a priority list to get those answers resolved. But yeah, as always, I want to say thanks for the continued support. As always, I want to say thanks for watching. Never live your life on idle, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace. I will say, this car never ceases to amaze me. Beautiful car.